Hi, I'm Matthew White. Now, it's been a week since government lifted the ban on evictions. If you want to find out what that means for landlords and tenants, what landlords and tenants have now got to do, what priorities courts are giving to which cases, and what the exceptions are, then keep watching this video. So, 20th September 2020, the ban on evictions was lifted. So what does this mean for landlords? This means now that landlords can take cases to court with a view of recovering possession of their property. What does this mean for historic cases? Well, historic cases that were brought before the 3rd of August 2020, landlords and tenants are now required to complete and submit a reactivation notice. Now, I'm going to put up a link to the government website in this post to the form that the landlord and the tenant will need to complete and submit to the court to reactivate a possession hearing that was brought before the 3rd of August 2020. Now, I also mentioned about which priorities courts will give to which cases. Now, courts will give priority to cases where the rent arrears are more than 12 months, with an exception that if the arrears are more than 9 months and the rent arrears are 25% of the landlord's annual income from any one source, then that case will also be given priority also. Antisocial behaviour and domestic violence cases will also be given priority, as will squatters and illegal subletting. So to recap, the ban on evictions was lifted from the 20th of September 2020, which means that cases can now be heard in court to recover possession of property. Historic cases that were brought before the 3rd of August 2020 will require the landlord and the tenant to complete and submit a reactivation notice. And priorities will be given to cases where the rent arrears are greater than 12 months or 9 months, where the sum of the arrears is at least 25% of the landlord's income from any one source. In addition to these new procedures, landlords and tenants will now have to have a telephone meeting to discuss the case prior to the actual court hearing, and there'll also be voluntary mediation that is being piloted also. Now, we've also heard that courts are running at 25% of capacity of what they originally ran at before the COVID crisis. So we can expect huge delays in this court process. I really hope that you found the information in this video interesting and of use. My next video, I'll be discussing how landlords can let their properties through the winter months on short-term lets and navigate the procedures of recovering possession of the property. If you're interested in that, then watch out for my next video. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable and of interest. Goodbye for now.